Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
That just misses. And that's ball one. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. So he blasts one out the other.
Sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cacha, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el jamón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo soy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Betts. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. That's out to center field. And there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Move to first. Bellinger dives back. Bellinger goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Cannonball coming. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-0. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many options, exposing his friends, he's gon' wear a disguise. Why he betrayed my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, though. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you.
So bases all loaded up. So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, one run is in. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And now here is Harper. And that one is inside ball one. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Stretches out and holds it in. Throw is cut off. Goes to first. Tries to get back and save. Here's Ketel Marte. Hammer. Base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks. Outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go! Five outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this! Four outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Laser. 3 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go! And that's it. They've won the final showdown. Congratulations!
Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That misses the zone. And a count now even
2 balls,
up.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe. Here's Mookie to hit. He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch
0-1.
right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Chopped left side. And it's just foul. That was close. 0-2 now. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Man, oh man, I don't
2-2.
know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Nice stop from his backside. There's one. What a double play that was. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's downstairs.
That's the ball.
And that is ball one.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in there. 0-1. This one in the air. And there's one down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Martinez snags it on the run. The relay.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ryan McMahon stands in now, looks at that one inside. Check swing called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Webb back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one.
It's 0-1.
Outside low. 1-1. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And 1-2. Now one
That's
missed.
2-2.
Went with the
Count is
sweeper,
full.
but it misses. 2 out, space is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Selby.
First pitch misses. No score here in the second. And another ball. That one missed. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Del Marte goes deep. It's 2-0. J.D. Martinez, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
Now
pitching change here. Blake Trinan. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one drifts inside.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. To third.
That's foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Tim Raines, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one. That's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now fly ball to right center. Tatis after it. And there's 2 down. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends. Back here in Baltimore, top half of the third inning. Now at the plate, Ted Simmons. Hit in the air, right field. Oliva. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He reached on a walk his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. On a strike. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong going back. Cannonball coming. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. It's 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. And 1-1. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Here's Mookie now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bellinger, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner from second scores as they add on. Betts into second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Trying to move him over here. Over to Carew. And Ramirez is set down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grounded out his first time. That one drilled left field. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. Here comes Bryce Harper. Gets the bunt down the right side. And he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time. Man at first. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to second. Out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Now pitching. The world is shut.
Check swing, called strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. That one a little bit high. Ball one. In the air, left side. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Lead runner around second. Oliva around third. He'll score. It's 6-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And he lays down a bunt. Marte. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Puts it away for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
No, that
and this is inside.
1-1.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. I'm even boom with the bass down. Skimming, now let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I knew it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my face, it's all day. Won't you please believe when I say when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? We hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright.
Welcome back to Diamond Quest Baseball, the home of challenges and treasure.
What does that mean?
I think it means you do the challenges and I get the treasure.
Okay. I don't think that's going to work for me, partner.
And that is out of play. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Bellinger around second on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Laser, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Renfroe sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's two away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Bryce Harper digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Pulls it into the warning track. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Got him swinging. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. On a line. Dives, but it's off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat.
Harper to second. Double play. What a... Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Cannonball coming. And they add on. It's 2-0. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Lifted in the air, out to left. Witt takes it in for the out. One down. And here is Ted Simmons. Now this is in the air down the line. Renfroe getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Blanco makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now George Brett. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Struck him out looking. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's
got him looking. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Now it's Mookie Betts. RBI single his last time up.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Up the middle, jump throw, not in time, and he reaches safely. So man aboard. Here's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. Cannonball coming. And El Nino goes deep. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-zip. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Harper now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move to the gap. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger sizing this one up, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts.
And that'll do it. 5.
get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. You watch the color just fall to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. My blasting taking my coat from me. I blast it, dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be no skis. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. To me,
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a ground ball, a sliding stop, and they get the out. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Relay to second, but he's in there easily. Bases loaded, nobody out. Birdie now at the plate. That clips the corner. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss. That is a huge out. Wow.
Wood.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Crow Armstrong at the plate and takes high there. Popped up. Lindor drops into the glove, and that is the inning.
El chamaquito de Brooklyn.
And we're back with more Diamond Quest Baseball.
Man, that was a quick break.
I hope you didn't need to use the restroom.
I guess wait for the next pause and play.
Ball. Outside. And we're underway. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's the DH, Mookie Betts. And the first offering is not close. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And Betts is set down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Bellinger on his way home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a two-run lead. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lede settles under it. Corrals it. 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Ketel Marte. Line drive, and this might be trouble. They're waving Ramirez home. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. And they lead by 4. Here is J.D. Martinez. That one is hammered right field. Back there. And that one hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Picks himself up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
In the air to left down the line. Henderson on the move. He's got it. And that is now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Shea Langoliers stands in now and watches strike 1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler Soderstrom in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag.
Pitching
And we're back. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Ferguson.
First
That's the
pitch,
ball.
and he just misses.
1-0.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Holiday ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Doubled his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next pitch
That missed,
misses,
that's the ball.
and now it's even 1-1. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. Ah! And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball
No,
one,
that's
no
out.
strikes. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Man at second with 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball. Betts over at second, 1 down. And that one hit to first, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. Safe at second.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. Here is Bryce Harper.
That's the ball.
That one misses, and it's
1-0.
1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 10-0. And a base hit up the middle.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 12-0. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's
this one high and deep. Way back there. Cannonball coming. So he goes the opposite way with that one. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 14-0. Oh, he gloves it. 2 down, bases empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Fouled off left side. Betts off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third, Urshela. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Nick Kurtz in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harris goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Martinez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
2-0.
Hard hit down the line and left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow. Ted Simmons the next to hit. 1 for 2. Well struck right field. Cannonball coming. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 17-0. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here's Mookie now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch misses. That one to first.